What's up? How we doing? Happy day. Is it Thursday? Friday? Thursday. Happy Thursday. We're almost to Friday. We are playing some Last Epoch tonight. Some Last Epoch Season 2 Void Hammer. Getting comfortable. We're going to fire it up. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the game. Alright, yeah, I've been playing the Void Hammer here. We're not too empowered monoliths yet. So you basically, the game's kind of got three parts to it. Maybe more than that, I guess. But you have the campaign, and then you have the end game. There's quite a bit to do in the end game, but you have the monoliths that you'll work through. The monolith of fate that you'll work through. And then in there, there's, I believe, 10 different timelines that you can conquer, which is these islands. The Fall of the Outcasts. All of these islands. Oh, what's this? This one didn't exist when I played last. Interesting. And then I think when you beat these three, Spirits of Fire, the Last Ruin, and the Age of Winter, when you complete all those three, you interact with this deal, and then you can unlock Empowered Timelines. Crazy. But yeah, we are on island number 5, 6. Oh, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And we're on... I'm starting my 6th one. So we're what, a quarter of the way through, I guess. Well, there's more to the end game than just that, though. So that's just kind of how the monolith is set up. Wow, look at this find. Trying to figure out how to do this. Lunari from our Discord found this one just to make me feel sad. He had to show it with us. +4 to hammer throw. That is insane. Oh, man. What legendary would this have been? Oh, okay. I know what this one is. Okay. Wow. I wonder if he crafted that or if it was found this way through the Nemesis system or what. But yeah, man, I'm trying to blast a little bit. Like I'm trying to also, so I'm trying to blast, right? Like that's the thing here. But I also am trying to make sure I don't miss any loot. But here's the thing with Last Epoch. There's literally so much loot. And I know there's loot filters you can like copy or find online, but I enjoy making my own loot filter on Last Epoch. I find it really relaxing. And it's really not that hard in my opinion, and I enjoy it. So I'm in the process of stepping it up a notch. I do have a loot filter guide out there. Need to kill things for it or use the new Rune of Weaving. Yes, the Rune of Weaving is amazing. Oh, that's a Weaver's Will item? Okay. So the purple stats you rolled on there were Weaver's Will stats, or Weaver's Will. Okay. I gotta keep an eye out. I guess that's kind of pure RNG, isn't it? If you're farming for that stuff. But yeah, with the loot filter, what I like to do is I'll go in there, and when I first figure out what build I'm going to make, I'll just recolor everything to fit what I want. Well, dude, that's insane then. Like, congrats. I guess you got to go Void Hammers now. Seriously a dope find, though. That's awesome. But yeah, I'll go in there, and then I'll recolor it, and then when I get to the end game, of course I didn't empty my bags. I forgot I was rushing out the door. Then when I get to the end game, I'll kind of make it a little bit stricter by making it so there's like a less pool of modifiers on the items that are filtered out. Or recolored, rather. And then once I feel like I'm getting way too much loot, I will literally make recolor rules for each item slot on my character. Okay, we completed this. We'll run this tomb. Lightning Smite, nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're right ahead of me then. Yeah, I was thinking about adding Smite onto the hammers. I feel like that would be really good. I feel like there's so much untapped potential there. So if I'm struggling, I may go that route. Damn, that's got to fit, right? Yeah. I absolutely love the tombs. I love them. I find them very rewarding and fun. Nice. Oh, you can get a 100% chance. Okay. I had assumed so, but I guess yeah, I hadn't looked into that yet. I'm currently trying to find a 1x3, so a large idol 1x3 that converts Hammer Throw to Void. But it seems to be very rare, so maybe we'll find it this evening. That's my dream item right now. And I can't remember what we're enchanting on there. I want to say it's crit multi and damage over time is what I'm going for the enchantments, but I got my spreadsheet up if I need to remember. Yeah, I went through full nerd. I don't know what it is, but on this game, I just love going full nerd on it, man. Just last Epoch tools, I'll sit there. Just like an idea pops in, just go through them and max it. It's so chill. So chill. No loot. Yeah, I know on this one we're going for, I rolled the damage over time, but we also want, like I said, I think it's crit multi that we're going for. Let's see. Yeah, crit multi. No. Echo damage. Why wouldn't I have gone damage over time? Maybe damage over time just doesn't roll very high. I'm confused. How is that not in here? This is damage over time and endurance. So damage over time. Because damage over time can roll up to 10%, whereas our echo damage... That's why. I didn't want damage over time because I'm not using the endurance part of it. That's why. Okay, I remember this now. We will re-enchant that one. And it's armor, so it already sucks. I guess it's not bad. It's just... Yeah, I'm wanting to go ham, but yeah, so it might be a little bit slower here at times while we're sorting loot. And here's my biggest complaint with loot filter, I guess we'll just say in Last Epoch, but other games that have loot filters too. So you can see on the ground, right? So green means I want to smash it, I want to shatter it, whatever. Blue means probably not an upgrade. Yellow means probably an upgrade. And then there's one above that I have that's red that's like definitely an upgrade. But here's my problem is when I loot these into my bag, I don't know what color's what. You know what I mean? There's no way to identify that that was this loot filter rule. So I dump it all here, and I pick up all my green ones. Right? So now I know, okay, these are the green ones. I think they need to, what they should do is when I loot an item that fits my recolor of green, when it goes into my bag, it just has a little green dot on there. Just very tiny, subtle, just so I know, okay, that's that loot filter. Otherwise, you're picking up all this crap, and you're like, I don't even know what part of the filter that was. You know what I mean? It's kind of lame. Anyway, that's how I do it. So if anyone knows a better way around that, definitely let me know. But otherwise, it's like, that's why I have the filter. I don't want to have to remember this when I'm trying to look through hundreds of items. And then all of these, I went into COF, so whenever one set item drops, the full set drops, which is pretty fire. Oh, I thought about doing that for Warpath. I don't know. Potions. So, this was the one you used. And then you went and did the Weaver's Runes, which I think I have enough. Level of Shield Bash, actually not bad. Minion damage sucks. Shield Bash is alright. We're not going to use that one.
Yes.
I wonder if I can recolor. Yeah, the one is nice on all skills. You're right. And then I go to my yellow. I think I have... I need the mana regen is my issue with it, but yeah. That's good. I've seen it. I've seen that item. But yeah, I need my mana regen. Otherwise, I can't cast enough hammers. It's lame sauce. But I'm going to keep rolling those. So, we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, this one rolled with Ignite, so that's definitely, we don't need that. Throwing damage. It's not bad. Like I said, I just really want that, that mana regen. So hammer throw, throwing damage. It's actually not terrible. I don't know if it's worth crafting though, because I would have to chaos basically that physical resistance. And yeah, we could try it. We can gamble it. The physical damage isn't bad. There's better affixes on there. And level of smite, okay. Get out of here. Physical pen. Bad. Yeah, I love the Weaver's Runes. Those are insanely powerful. I was thinking when they were talking about all these items having Weaver's Will on there, I was like, people are going to hate leveling up their items. And so I'm really glad they added that. This is the yellow one, right? Oh yeah, I can't give up the crit avoidance. Ugh.
Yes.
Mage stuff. 44% Ellie resistance? That seems really freaking good. What's this shield? Acolyte. I also want to make my anomaly bubble bigger, but man, I've tested out the area, increased area for area skills. I've tested that affix out, and I feel like it's not very good because it's not providing you more damage or anything like that. So it's really not that good. Just from what I've tested and what I prefer, I guess. Whoa. Rings. I'm trying to remember here. I know mana regen and void damage. Man, I'm going to hold on to that one, though. That could be good for a different character. Increased echo damage when a skill echoes? Bro. What tier is that? That's even a tier 4. Wow. What if I... I don't know if I have any of the sealing runes. I'm going to hold on to that one. That one's a pretty good roll. Alright, Void Hammer. Potential upgrades. Alright, here we go. Finally, back on the road we go. And I also got to remember to look at my COF prophecies. Those things are feeling like more of a chore than anything, to be honest. But I got to stay up on them. I think I'm going to wait till I have like 10k favor. Go grab another batch. I don't know if this is true, but I was running Echo earlier. And I completed the Echo objective while I was in one of the tombs. I think. It was weird. I was under the impression you had to be outside of the tombs to complete the Echo objective. But I thought, well, what I was doing before was I would not go in the tomb until I've completed the Echo. And it was a lot of backtracking. But then that happened, and I'm like, well, we're just going to go in there and see. What we need to do, my goal here is to get through this timeline we're currently working on, get through this one, and then the next one will go a little bit more heavy into Woven Echoes. Just because I kind of ran out of Woven Echoes. This is literally what they're called. I ran out of them. I only had like 2 that I could use in here. Guess we have 4 now. So I figured the next map will go heavy with that. Some of them are really cool, actually. Oh no! What killed me? Lightning and necrotic. I wouldn't think that would have done that much. Yes. That's baloney. I want to clear that one though, because I want to get over to these idols. That's the first time I've died in like 2 days, dude.
Stand down. I cannot do that.
Server lag. Okay, we got to kill enemies until the cocooned item drops. After that, I guess I wasn't playing very smart either. I was kind of just tanking whatever. Yeah, I sat there probably longer than I want to admit. Min-maxing not only my items, but my idols as well. And then now I'm actually trying to farm them, and I realize some of them are more rare than I thought. And I also was getting mad because the idol effect or whatever, the affix on there, that converts shield throw to void, I thought was an enchant at the end of these tombs, and so I was getting pissed because I kept enchanting in it, and yeah, it's not an enchant, it's a drop. I think I enchanted like 12 before I found that out.
Yes.
Alright, got through that torture. Make the loot filter good. Loot filter is great. It's just this whole gimmicky.
Yes.
Rune Bolt. I'm sure it's not bad, but there's no LP, so I'm gonna stress about it. I don't know. I thought about doing Time Rot, but that's a whole thing. I don't know. I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's good. Throwing attack speed's overpowered too. Ooh, that's tempting. Nah.
Yes.
Gathering runes in here. I'm looking at the wrong tab. There we are. I was like, oh, look, she's got the thing for sale that I just sold. I'm going to buy that. That was the buyback tab. What's up, dude? It's almost Friday, man. How we doing? How's the level 40 rogue? Hopefully you're blasting. You probably passed me. Went to my nephew's concert tonight. It was just so awesome to be there, man. And I was an hour drive, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Got another lizard up here. Yeah, I know, man. I get it. I get it. I'm like, I'm just gonna blast, and then I'm like, oh yeah, forgot that I'm an adult now. All right, here we go. Oh, don't die. For sure, I know that's the mana thing. Ooh, nice. We're going into these leech nodes. I really should not be doing skill points while I'm trying to actually play. Wait, that was it? I don't even know what the objective of that place was. I should hide the ones I don't need, eh? Okay, we're trying to get through this one. Next one we'll do some woven. The next timeline is 85, I believe. We're going to go in there and I'll, how do I level up my faction? No idea. Oh, maybe just from gathering memory amber? Yeah, the next one we're going to go in there, and then when we find a cemetery, we'll pop 5 or 6, maybe more woven maps. Maybe all of them, we'll see. There we go. Give me something good. Give me something good. Exiled mages never give anything good. Always trash. Missed a champion back there. Yeah, we got to get our your Sentinel and my Acolyte. We got to get back on them too at some point. I've always wanted to run that fissure build I was playing with. It always just seemed like such an interesting setup. I don't know. Look cool. Get all the chaos bolts going, and yeah, I haven't played since we played last. I'll have to do that if we're both on during the day or sometime, or when I get bored of this VK, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I do want to push this build. I feel like this is one of the strongest builds I think I've ever played. So I'm not saying it's the strongest build. I'm saying it's the strongest build I've ever played. So I kind of want to push it a little bit. We're not even in the empowered yet, so I feel like I'm lagging behind. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, we're gonna grab this chest. We're gonna have the tomb. Crazy that none of that was even good. Oh, please give me a red item. And then, yeah, dude, so I get so, like, I love doing the loot filter, but I get really OCD with it, and I'm like, what if I screwed up and I never see that red item, but it's just super freaking rare, really, is what it is. Like, maybe I screwed it up and I'll never see the item because I jacked up the filter somehow. I'll test it pretty heavily while I'm sorting gear and stuff, just to make sure there's not something we're missing. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with it right now. I haven't taken it all the way up to my maximum strictness yet. Just because, like I said, I literally take it item slot by item slot, and I only have, I believe, helmet and body armor done in there right now or something like that. And it's time consuming, so I'm not doing it all in one go. I was doing like 5 echoes, and then I'd work on the filter a bit, then do 5 echoes. Rotate it a bit. You gotta make sure your changes are working, you know. Alright, this is sketchy. I don't like this. There we go. There's a Woven Echo. I love Shield Bash, that interrupt. I'm wanting to get to 9 in COF so I can filter out. I don't want any dungeon prophecies or arena. I don't want any of those. I'm going to filter them out. I guess you can't really filter them out, but you can. Actually, I think you can. I think you can 100% guarantee you don't get them. Those prophecies. Catapults. Gotta grab that. That'll be my throne. What do I gotta do? What am I doing? What's happening? What's life? Oh yeah, we're in this thing. It's so weird how it's like, open your portal, you've completed, and you're like, you haven't even done half the content in the Echo yet. I don't know how they would relay that. I mean, I just feel like there's some quality of life there that could be improved. You don't get noob trapped, or like me, you zone out and forget what you're doing and then leave before it's even done. It's newbie stuff, man. It's new. It's for us new players that only have 1,000 hours played. Yeah, I like clearing. I'll usually clear at least 90% of these things. And it's crazy because usually in the corners or the dead ends, there's usually something there, like whether it be a lizard or like a pack of chests that have a bunch of crap. Usually worth going back. I've had 2 or 3 where I went back and it was a straight up lizard shrine. I'm gonna get a stun on that shield rush, but no luck. Alright, gotta spend my Weaver point too. Oh, what did I respec this? Oh yeah, for the area. Yeah, I wanted to go bigger than that, man. I might. What do I have to do? I can't give that up. I'd have to give up Leech or this, Lingering Memory. I could give that up, potentially. Maybe. We got armor, and we're going to reroll that one. Ward Decay. Get out of here. You freaking know, dude. Ward Decay? Like, come on. Let's see, we'll go with our yellows next. Those might be exciting, maybe. Ooh, a sealed necrotic resistance. That's pretty cool. Health on block. This is what I wanted to try. This was the other thing they added in this game too, I believe. It's the which one is it? Rune of Redemption changes the exalted affix into a different affix. So this one, it won't become one of these. Itself will re-roll, I'm assuming. Dude, are you serious? What? That's like the main stat I need on shields, and it rolled exalted? No, dude, I'm gonna cry. I never get lucky in video games. That's so freaking awesome, dude. Oh, man, that's crazy. Let's see. If we could get that health, if we could chaos that into lightning or cold or even elemental resistance. I mean, the health is pretty freaking good, but let's just see what it can chaos to. What? What's that mean? Ah, man. I'm scared I'm going to screw this up. Ah. Fire. You want me to carry? I can carry you if that's what you're asking. I don't mind. I can try. Ah, shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to get lightning res. This, when we can fix our resistance, that's gonna be freaking amazing, dude. Ooh, wow, that's a good druid one. Hammer throw damage. Wow. I thought about using that weapon, but it just hurt my brain thinking about it too much. It's like, we'll save this for a different day. Hammer throw is tier 3. We'll do a removal on it. And of course, it's the very last one with no forging potential. Rip. This is my luck. I used up all my luck on that frickin' this, what was it called? Exalted or whatever. So we can fix our resistance. We could either do it through idols, which I really don't want to.
Take care.
Because we need a whole lot of lightning resistance. But if I can pull one of these that has 20 on there. What are we messing with here? Oh my gosh, I already have 23 on that one. I don't know how we're gonna pull this one off. Otherwise we can just shelf it until we do find an upgrade. Can't believe this rolled so good. Otherwise, what else? Is there a way I can make this item? We could gamble the void for a lightning or Ellie. Ellie would be amazing. Because let's see, that for sure overcaps me, right? Okay, let's chaos the void then. Ellie or lightning, Ellie or lightning. That could be really freaking risky, dude. If I could well, we're almost out of forging potential. That's the other issue, though. I mean, we already have, like, my shield already has 70% physical damage, so it's not like we're really going to be that bad, right? If we remove shock to attackers, then it's meant to be. If we remove anything else, then yeah, remove the exalted. I figured. Okay. Fun while it lasted. Get out of my sight.
Yes.
What a roller coaster, man. What a frickin' roller coaster of emotions with that shield. One's decent, but our 2x2 is the echo and then void damage over time. So we got the echo. We need damage over time. I wish you could reroll these somehow. That'd be freaking amazing. So this one's getting me crit avoidance capped. I think. So if I take that off, we're at 87%. So we could still get crit. I should gamble. I should enchant some of these to see if I can get crit avoidance over there to get rid of this one, although the health is nice. Yeah, we'll hold on to it. We'll see if we can work it up. Right, dude? I was buzzing and then all of a sudden the game's like just kicks you right in the nuts. It's like, nope. Not today. Yeah, it's all good. I mean, my shield's decent, so it's all good. I mean, I can't give up. Obviously, we can't. I don't want to undercap my elemental resistances. It's a very poor decision. But it's exciting, man. All right, here, I'll invite you. Go run whatever. I'll invite you after I sort this loot here, because I want to mess with this here. Let's see. I love the crafting. It's like I get an item, and I'm like, I can maybe do something with this. It's like, it's exciting. I don't know why. I like it. Damage reflect. We want physical damage or literally anything else. That's cool. We'll take it. Man, what tier is my physical res? Or physical damage? Tier 5? And it rolled max, of course. This may not be worth the materials, then. No. We're not going to mess with that one.
Yes.
This is where I'm like, I want to go into my loot filter and make it just so meticulous that it's like on shields, if it's not this specific tier. But then, you know, if you're thinking about crafting, you can really screw yourself over doing that. Because there's some that, you know, you could potentially turn in to be good. Whoa! Throwing attack, crit multi, and void damage over time. You know, I know what this is missing. We want to get the void, the convert for the shield throw, but that's... Take it, dude. Upgrade! Not worth it. All these are shatters. I don't remember what this one was. Yeah, these are all shatters. Alright, invite incoming. If I don't disenchant my own item on accident. In 3, 2, 1, sent. I don't know if you gotta be here or not, but we'll figure it out. Just get to empowered monoliths on your level 20. Let's go.
I cannot do that.
There's so much going on in this game. I just literally like, it makes me so happy to see. Oh my gosh, we are very squishy. Would I screw up? Poison, we need that necrotic. It wouldn't be that though. Could just be armor's lacking. And my health pool's low as well. I want at least 3k. I don't really know where I'm going to get health from. I need to assess the early paladin passive tree. I think that maybe has health in there. I don't know. I need to look. I just got to figure out how we're going to get more health. To reevaluate my item that I have planned. My items, whatever. See if I got health on any of them that I'm planning. I don't know. Health is such a boring stat, but it's so good, you know? It's so boring. But it's required. Bring them into the hammer throw, chopper. I don't even know if I can see your level. I guess I'd probably gotta go to friends list. Get out of there. There he is. Oh, that's a cool transmog. Yeah, we'll do Woven Echoes next timeline. Cast Anomaly, cast it, cast it, cast it. Ooh. Gloves, I'll take those. Up here, we're gonna have a tomb. Giggity giggity. That's weird. That's weird to say giggity too. It's like a necrophiliac over here. heck, dude? It's the Ember. I want the Embers.
Cannot do that. Stand down. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I forgot I'm kind of doing a carry. I need to not totally run ahead, probably.
I cannot do that.
Worst carry ever, bro.
I cannot do that.
Ooh. Just shield rushed into the frickin' wall.
I cannot.
Interrupt. Oh, it didn't even interrupt him.
I cannot do that.
There it is.
I cannot do that.
We're going in.
Stand down or die. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
We can come back out afterwards and catch the rest of the exiled mages.
I cannot do that.
That means 2 nemesis, huh? I was thinking if you had a 4-player group and you got to sit there and do 4 nemesis, man. It'd be like torture.
I cannot do that.
Going for you. He knows who his nemesis is.
I cannot do that.
Oh.
I cannot do that.
Oh, jeez. Good stuff, good stuff.
I cannot do that.
2 levels. That's not super fast. Then again, I'm not killing incredibly fast either.
I cannot do that.
Remember, they have more health now. We're in 2-player.
I cannot do that.
Oh, I thought he was going to bomb rush you.
I cannot do that.
Even though I know it's mages, be something on there. And that's the other thing too. So I have green as my shatter now. I try to keep that up to date as much as I can whenever I think about it. So if I have like 30 or more of the epic shards that I was originally looking for, once I have 30 or more, I'll turn it off. Or I don't know, maybe I should just keep it on, keep stockpiling them. A lot harder in 2-player, dude. Not bad though. Get him! He just juke maneuvered my shield slam. We need to get more crit multi and stuff, crit damage too. Like I wanna be seeing big boy crits. These are little baby crits. 5k, psh, get out of here.
I cannot do that.
Get out of here with that.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
That.
I cannot do that.
And boss time. The Fate Weaver. Oof. I forgot I can just stand in the middle and avoid that entire thing. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Come on. Give me that crit multi. No, not armor. I guess we need armor anyway. If I can find a 1x3 so I can convert my shield throw, I'll be able to sleep. Be able to sleep tonight if that happens.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. My brilliance is unequal. I cannot do that.
I'm so glad I believe they nerfed the health on these exiled mages as well. Thank frickin' goodness. Especially in the campaign. They weren't too bad here, but campaign, some of them were just... I ended up skipping them because they took too frickin' long. Of course, you know, they nerf it after we've done the campaign, but... that's alright. Better later than never, I guess. Okay, I got sort. Why can't I loot these? I can't loot my gold. I can't loot my XP. Bro! I want a refund. I want a refund. That's baloney. Oh, yeah. We don't need that. Whoa! 28 throwing damage? Oh, but the base sucks. I believe so that's tier 6. I believe tier 7s don't drop till you're level 85 or higher. I could be wrong on that. We can pull. That's one of the shards I need anyway, so.
Yes.
Is what it is. I still can't loot my stuff. Oh, brother. Let's see. Is that... I didn't even look. We're just going for it. Get these quest echoes done, go on to the next one. That freaking sucks, bud. That was like 5 XP tombs that I just now don't get. Guten Pranken. Good prank. Good prank. First time that's happened. That's got to be a multiplayer issue. We'll give him a pass. Ooh, Lizard Shrine, let's go! Yo, I swear there's more lizards since it's multiplayer. Is this multiplayer lizard life? Let's go. The lizard exterminator is in the house. Like, we got them all anyway. I should probably start looking at my shrines. Nah, it's too much work. That was pretty frickin' fire. That may be worth clipping later. We will timestamp that bad boy. That was pretty awesome. 1 hour. Lizard Shrine. Pretty juicy. That was pretty awesome. What I want to see is a lizard shrine, and every lizard that spawns out of it is the lizards that spawn more lizards. Why is this highlighted? What in my filter is highlighting that? Seven. Okay. I have a better one though. Mine's the crit multi and void damage. This one's Okay, well, we're going to leave that rule there.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of weird to talk, like, to what I'm going to say. This is going to sound really weird, but I promise you it's a positive thing.
I cannot do
So, back when I was playing, so like Diablo 3, Diablo 4, more of those, you know, like the real, like the hack and slash Diablos, not like the Diablo 2, Diablo 1 that are slower paced, like the modern Diablos that are hack and slash, blast, 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 thousands of mobs, fast, go, 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 go. You like, you almost get a buzz. You almost get like a high from just, you know, just the pure speed and flashing lights and loot and whatever. You can kind of zone out on it in a sense with that. You know, it just all feels good, like that feeling of like, I'm going to blast this. And, you know, that feeling usually will go away after a while. But on Last Epoch, I get that same feeling of just like that Lizard Shrine. You know, you get like that high. You're like, oh, we're going to find another one of them. And you just blast. And we got the shiny colors. Like, you don't get that on PoE 2. And it's one thing that I haven't had that feeling. I don't even want to say it, but since Diablo 4, really. And I was like, D4 bad, but like that feeling alone it's a good feeling, man. And I'm glad to see it on here. I don't know if I've ever really had that on Last Epoch before. I'm glad to see it.
I cannot do that.
I can tell you about get slammed and crit.
I cannot do that.
Get over here. Is there a way to tell the progress on these? That's what I was... Oh, there is. It does say the percentage in the quest thing. Didn't know that. These used to give loot, man. Nothing. And we got a chest up there, too. A forgotten chest. It's been lost throughout the eras of time. We have traveled far. And we will open the... A little roleplay, never heard no one, huh? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That looked fire.
I cannot do
What are you now? 20. You're only... Oh, you're 27. Okay, so 5 levels, and that's not crazy, but it's better than... I don't know, you can test it if you want. Let me know. I don't know. It's better than doing the boring campaign, though. I'll tell you that. It's gotta be. Anything's better than the campaign. Alright, we are sorting this. I feel like I got some good stuff in there. Oh, if my loot glitches out like it did last time, I might cry. This one, melee, elemental, it's trash. And then we've got... I don't know, throw that in for the Acolyte, I guess. Let's look at these. I'm curious about this Sentinel, this thing right here. Crit chance, damage reflect, armor. Okay. We're going to pull up the old sheet here. Body armor. We are looking for armor. I don't really need armor shred. I think I'm going to go away from that. So throwing damage, crit chance, and void damage. So void damage would be the other prefix we're looking for on that reflect. We're only going to have one shot here. Attunement. Nah, we're gonna trash this. We're gonna trash it. The base item sucks anyway. That's the other part of the filter too. I haven't really worked out very well is the actual base items, just because I'm still actually kind of looking for upgrades. All this is probably trash. So if they're all caps, that means that they are exalted. There's a tier 6 or higher affix on there. All it means. Nothing really crazy. So basically these Weaver items, they're basically unidentified items, right? So instead of using your ID scrolls, you got to use Weaver runes. I think I'm going to add a straight up why is it not showing my sort tab in here? Why is it not showing it? Oh, because we have a filter on. Okay. Oh, my bad there. All right. We're going to go Weavers. Items. And put a weird... Not red. We'll go like a weird... Well, if we have surplus runes, what I'm going to do is let's go in on IDM and see if they roll anything crazy. Yo. Oh my gosh. Look at that beard. My beard's almost as long. Thanks for the raid, James. I was watching you do a little bit of Final Fantasy earlier. Doing some good old dialogue. Hey, not much, man. Just sorting some good old loot. Throwing crit chance. We're going to keep a hold of that. Movement speed. Oh, you're good. I'll be here, Diz. At least another hour. At least another hour. Throwing damage. Dude, I get it, man. I was usually I'm trying to be done by like 9:30, but I had my nephew's concert tonight, so I pushed the stream back by an hour. So usually 10 o'clock is like my witching hour, but we'll see. Maybe LE will distract me enough from it. Keep me going here. Maybe. I hate it, man. I've always been a night owl my whole life, and then I tell you, ever since the twins, man. I'm a wannabe night owl now. Let's just say that.
Yes,
I think when the kids are older, I'll definitely be back to it. Let's see. We have enough to actually do the quest echoes. Let's knock these out. So then the next timeline we can do some woven echoes. Yeah, yeah.
I see.
That's true. I like that. I'm not old. I'm a dad. I like that. I'm gonna start using that. Except for I get up. It's funny, man. We'll be over like my parents or the in-laws, and they'll be getting up from the floor from playing with them and stuff. And some of them can't even get down on the floor because their bodies just can't do it. And they look like me trying to get up off the floor. And then they look at me like, you shouldn't be doing that yet. You're like half our age. And like, dude, I am. It's crazy. Oh, crap. Anyway, I'm curious. I don't know if the quests will count for Diz since he doesn't have the full stability or whatever, but we should still be able to progress it. Got to do my woven tree here. Where was I going with this? More tomb chance so that we can farm more memory ember. That's what we want. Nice. Get in here. Let's see, I think you can run these. I just think you don't get the rewards at the end or whatever, the blessings. And, oh, dude, there was one. So when you complete a timeline, one of those islands, there's a pool of blessings you can get. So if you get the blessing you want, it also can roll a range, you know, minimum up to a certain max. I actually got void damage, and it rolled the max that it could roll on that one. Like, crazy, crazy luck there. I couldn't tell you which island it was because I don't remember. I'd have to look, but I saw it and I was like, there is no way. Kind of like that shield that I bricked earlier. Except the blessing didn't screw me over and destroy all hopes for crafting. Out of there. I think, yeah, we got two more. What is this? I didn't know they'll spawn something. I must have just killed it so fast the last time. We're about maxed out on Leech. I need to look into the tree. I know there's better nodes than Leech, but that's what I was going to do. I was going to look for health nodes in there. I want to eventually get to 3k health. Whoa, golden resonance. Oh, that's the crap that makes it so I can give you stuff when we're not in a group and it drops. I can still give it to you. Forgot they added that. Because you can't freely trade on this game.
I cannot do that.
If you want to trade with your buddies, you got to be in a group when the item drops or have one of those resonances. Be able to trade them the crap. Oh. I don't really remember these bosses. I haven't played for like close to a year, so I really don't remember much. What's that? What'd I get? Melee damage, rip.
Yes.
And then these go into your gifting tab. Down here you can see I got 2. I don't know what the different resonances are, but... Void damage. We would have to do a lot of work to get this good. Yeah, we'd have to do too much work. What's our void? That rolled a tier 6. So remember, if you use a rune of removal, you'll get that many shards, equivalent to the tier level. Whereas if you just shatter it, you get a random amount. So if it's one that you want to make sure you do the removal. Nice. That will be helpful. That will be helpful. So now if everything's dying way quick, you know why. Diz is in the house. Destroy the husks of the living.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
It's crazy. Some of these, I swear, I just do way more damage than others, and it's, I guess, probably the map modifiers or whatever. Forgot that's even a thing. I haven't even been looking at that.
I cannot do that.
I guess once we get into corruption, it'll probably be more important. That... Nothing. I'm at 11k favor. We're gonna have to go grab some mass prophecies soon. The prophecies are more of like, they're more of a chore, man. I just want to be like, let's get them. The lenses are kind of cool, but the prophecies are like, it's all good. It's extra loot. We can't complain. Whoa. Probably don't stand in the purple beam, I'm guessing. We stun that? Oh, I don't have any potions either. And that one's in a wall, that's crap. Too easy. What do we get? Amulet. Ailment or relic? I guess we'll just go relic. I don't even care, honestly, on those. Cool, dude. On to the next timeline. I believe this one's 85. Oh, you're doing a falconer? Nice. Can't remember if I've done a falconer. It seems like I did storm crows. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's falconer or if that's shaman. I can't remember. It might be shaman. I can't remember. I get them all confused. I don't know. Storm crow. I don't know if I've done a true falconer build actually.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I know I've theory crafted a few of them, but I don't think I've actually ran them.
Stand down or die.
Haven't beat the campaign yet. Started leveling a lich. What should I focus on? High level. Honestly, the campaign is really, they've toned down the campaign. So literally all you want to do is look at your abilities and look at the tags, and then just go into your loot filter and recolor those affixes so that when those affixes drop, they're probably upgrades, especially during the campaign. And just throw them on. You just want to get the most damage possible. The campaign is, I feel like, more of a walking simulator than actually a challenge, which is funny since I died in the campaign on hardcore, but yeah, once you get to endgame, then it'll be a little... I feel like the first 10 islands that you do is kind of teaching you, like, you do got to have your resistances pretty close to cap. You got to have crit avoidance. You're going to either have to have life leech or life regen, or if you're a lich, you'd probably be leaning more into the ward mechanic, which is really, really strong on Acolyte. I love the ward mechanic on this game. It's really powerful. And then, yeah, the crit avoidance is the other thing that I think, you know, I think a lot of players overlook if it's their first time playing or whatever. But if you can avoid being crit, like, you can see why that's overpowered. I feel like that's most of the one-shots in endgame is either, like, I'm not paying attention or I get crit. But the game's great about telling you what killed you so you can fix it for next time, so... But this one, I actually went into where void damage has health leech. It's really awesome. Level 4 and D3 hardcore. Yeah. I died in hardcore on Path of Exile 2 on the... It's not Hillock, but the Hillock equivalent on PoE 2. I can't remember his name. Literally the tutorial boss. On Monk, I died. I think me and Diz were playing 2-player. That's why I died, because it was scaled up for 2-player, so it was harder. It definitely wasn't because I just didn't equip any gear that I found. But I will say, my hardcore death on last Epoch was actually really, really lame. And dude, it was such bullcrap. And what happened? So this champion wolf came out. I didn't even see it until I was dead. It came out from a corner, and then it hid inside of a bigger mob. And I couldn't even see it. And so I killed the regular mob, and I was like, we're good. No, the thing two-tapped me with its claw fang. I couldn't even see it. We moved on. On last Epoch, though, you know, you don't lose your hardcore characters. They just go to the softcore, and you just lose the hardcore tag. So it's really not, like, that bad, but... I still haven't played him. I feel like if my hardcore character dies, I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to play him again. That's just my own opinion. I feel like it's cheating if you do. But I learned a lot, and actually that's why I'm playing this build, was because of that hardcore character. I liked it. Harbor Key, good stuff. We could run the tomb. Unless you poured it out already. We need all the Ember we can frickin' get. So I want to buy a bunch of Woven Echoes for the next timeline. There's ones that's one of the new things they added in was these new... You can literally get an Echo, and it's an item that you can put into the... Here, let's just put it this way. There are new maps that you can run. And one of them is timed, and the more stuff you kill, you get this resource in there that you can use at the Gambler at the end of it when time runs out. Fortunately, this Gambler, it's pretty fun. And then I did another one where there was like, I counted, and there was like 23 shrines, and you're just frickin'... Oh, it's so fun. But you gotta farm all this, you gotta have enough memory ember to be able to go buy the things, and then on top of that you gotta be high enough level. Otherwise those maps do drop, but they're pretty rare. Get them. Then in here you got a fun mechanic, these cocoons that we break open. The cocoons are massive too, by the way. I thought they were gonna be a lot smaller. They will buff up an enemy that's nearby. And drop more memory ember and sometimes some decent loot. There we we go. I wonder, I was just thinking, what if we found a nemesis and we, like, brought him over to a cocoon and possessed him with that? That'd be weird. I'd do it. I want to get this forgotten chest. Ooh. My faction makes it so if a set item drops, the entire set drops as well. And I actually went through because they added in the whole you can shatter set items and put the set bonuses on other gear. But I went through and I was min-maxing and there's only one set that I need and it's for my shield. And I actually found the shield today, so. Let's see, now I just gotta figure out how in the heck to shatter the set item. I think it's one of the woven echoes, probably. I don't know, I haven't got that far yet. I missed, this is probably just a dead end. Look, here we go, a little loot trove. I love it. Like, if you wanted to be really, really try hard, you could kill the cocoon right before the monster's about to die. An overburdened lizard. I wasn't that overburdened. A couple glyphs, whatever, dude. I'm carrying hundreds of those. That cocoon, watch out. I get so in the zone of like just running through, I forget to actually like get my hammers going. I need like a good 3 seconds to get enough out there. We gotta get that damage up, man.
I cannot do that.
We already completed this echo, so. Loot. Damage when using a shield and armor. Ward decay. Get out of here, man.
I cannot do that.
We're gonna sort it. Only half a bag, but still.
Yes.
Let's see. Chance to inflict. I want to try this. You can get a spider army. I actually want to try this one out. What was this one? Skelly Mages? I haven't seen that one yet. I got this rogue set. They're not that good. I guess I could gift it to you if you want it. I don't know. Is it dropped in here so I won't have to use my resonance?
Yes.
If you don't want it, sell it. I don't really care.
Take that.
Weaver's items. Yes, please. 4 more items here. Come on, boots. We're really good. Reduced damage. It's awkward. So you have critical strike avoidance, but then you have reduced damage taken from crits. And so I feel like you really only need to max one of those, right? It's kind of, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I guess it gives you more flexibility a little bit with your gearing, whatever, but. And, that's, all right. Okay, we'll do this one, and then we have a cemetery. We can get a bunch. I might go spend all of my memory amber on woven echoes after this one, and I'm going to grab prophecies as well. So if y'all need a quick 5 while I'm running that after this one. And then we'll jump in and just do a bunch of the new Echo types. The prophecies I just grab, I only do them if they're monolith. I don't... Sometimes I'll do them if they're that one over by Lagon. I can't remember the chick's name. Ooh, lizard. What the world is this? What? Necrotic, of course. The one I don't have cap. Makes sense. Fine, we'll go for rings then. Okay, we're gonna focus on blasting hammers. Actually using hammers instead of running around like an idiot. They're still going to run around like an idiot, but with hammers.
I cannot do that.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. I wish the burning actually did more damage. Not a fire build. That's what's awesome, too. The shrine effects actually scale off your stuff. It's like if we get a hammer throw shrine, it's so busted.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I don't need any of that crap. Another. Wow, was that 2 Nemesis? Or maybe that Nemesis was the last one that we died on, maybe.
Stand down or die.
Empower it, empower it, empower it. I don't know why it pops up twice like that. It's so annoying. Maybe don't get hit by that. There we go. This is going to pop his. I'm going to go ahead and pull the champion. Dash back over. It's so hard doing click to move to not get hit by those. Like, it is... It's harder than it looks. It almost makes me want to go WASD. Just for that mechanic, I can see that being really annoying and higher echoes. Here we go. I hope that we get all silver rings. Max rolled movement speed. Is it glitched? How many times I gotta click on the dang thing? It was just being polite. It was waiting till disaster showed up. No man left behind around these parts.
Yes.
Alright. We are gonna do this. It'll probably take me about 5 before I'm ready for the next run here. Ooh. Wow, those are pretty good. Damage over time with health. Wow. Wow, we're getting good pulls right now. Wow, you don't see this all the time. Maybe reroll that into mana regen. Void damage. Here's your... we don't need that. What's this? Oh, melee void. Armor shred. I was going to go real heavy into the armor shred stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem that good. Then these 3 are hammer potential.
Take cat.
Got her. Alright, we're going to head over to the observatory and grab some new prophecies. I wonder if we've leveled up. For level 9, we have all lens slots unlocked. I like this area. It's pretty sweet. Of factions you can join. You're not level 9. But, so, the number one thing that I really want to get is, my idol. I want to get a 1x3 idol that converts shield throw to void. So we are going to be looking for large idols. And it's got to be a condition that's reasonable. Something that's not annoying. We could do adorned as well, I guess. Well, let's see, what was this one? Adorned or large is what we're looking for. Any dungeon? Oh, that seems reasonable. I'm not going out of my way to do these right now, though. I'm going to keep farming the monolith bait. Just burn all this up. Yeah, if we were level 9, we could say we don't want to do arenas, or, we don't want to do dungeons, whatever it is. Exiled mages. Ooh, ranked up as well. I got into corruption yet. I don't even know like what high corruption is, I don't know if 100 corruption's a lot. I don't think I've ever done any sort of corruption, really. I would always get bored before I got into there. And the cool thing too is you're like, man, he's getting unlucky. He's not getting any of these prophecies that he's looking for, and you're right, but it's not that bad because to re-roll, it costs this favor, which still levels us up, actually. We're still actually leveling up when we re-roll, which is pretty freaking cool. Finally, there's one. Just rolling away all the favor that we farmed. With the whole COF stuff, it's actually really simple. I can break it down real quick. It's literally, so once you get to, we'll just start at the beginning. So once you get to the Divine Era and you get to Meljeka Upper District, you can choose either the trading faction or you can choose the Circle of Fortune, which is going to be, you're not trading, but the rank bonuses in here are insane. You're going to get a bunch of freaking loot doing this way. The other faction you can do is Merchant's Guild, which I've never done because I don't really like to trade. So if you join COF, you can rank up to 12 times, and you rank up by earning and spending favor. You earn favor by completing quests and killing enemies. Very easy. But the big draw of this faction is these telescopes. So literally what it is there's 4 different telescopes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you don't have to run to them manually like I just did. You can just click on whatever one you want, and you can click the compass buttons here. So the west is going to be your idols and runes. The north one is going to be your armor. East is going to be your weapons, and south is going to be your accessories, jewelry, relic, etc. But once you've decided, oh man, I really need a new, well, we're looking for new idols, right? That's what we're doing right now. You can come in here and you can just straight up look for them. Now, let me show you this. I'm covering it, so I'm going to move this so you can see. Hopefully I can remember to move that back. But right down here, you can see lenses. So you're fixating these into your telescope if you're like wanting to know the lore, whatever BS. But what it actually is you can buy these from the vendor. But what they are is you can modify what type of prophecies you can find. And a prophecy is just, think of it as like a quest or an objective. So like this one, if I go to Arena Tier 4 and I kill Elfrig Wolfmaw, I will drop 12 idols. Right? This one, if I do a 260 Corruption and kill Hearten's Husk, I'll get 5 Ornate idols. But you can come in here and you can tell the game, I really want to find large idols and I really want to find the adorned idols. Those are the two I need for my build. But there's other lenses that you can purchase for favor with other, modifiers in there. And this is all through favor. Now, these lenses you unlock as you level up in your COF faction, so you won't have access to all these right from the get-go. You can see I still need a rank 8 for this one. But you have the regional. So the regional ones are literally tied to north, south, east, west, obviously. And you can tell like what type of items you want to get. But what I really like, I don't like to do dungeons in this game for some reason. I just don't find them fun. So I can come over here and I can buy a lens that I can say, I don't want any dungeon events to ever spawn in that wherever I put the lens at for whatever region. So then we're finding the idols we want and we're not having to do dungeon events. So you can customize it all that way. The other thing you can do with the COF faction is there is a gambler here as well. And you can gamble with favor if you want to. I don't know much about this, if they're good. I think there's some exclusive items you can only find from gambling, but I don't know. I haven't dove deep into that. But that is the Circle of Fate faction guide. That could be like a 3-minute video. We could do that. We could crank that. I should just clip that and turn that into a video. We'll package it right. Okay, let me finish looking here for idols. Oh, and then those lenses. I know it's covered back up now, but those 3 lenses, they unlock more slots as you level up your ranks. You're not going to have them right out of the gate either. Reroll that, reroll that. Come on, give me something good. Hey, no, we want... What's this? Good. I thought maybe I forgot to plug in my handheld, but no, we're good. We're looking for large and adorned. Large and adorned, and we're about out. We'll do one more reroll, and then I think we'll find one more. Alright, we'll save up another 10k favor, and then we'll come back and burn through these. But then you can check your prophecies just here. You can hit Y and it'll show you all the prophecies you have. You can have all, you'd fill up all these. So literally, like as we're just going through these through the different monolith maps, if we kill a Shade of Oribus, if we kill 5 siege golems, if we complete the Reign of Dragons timeline, what else? If we kill 6 giant scorpions, if we kill a boss in the monolith, exiled mate, like it's just extra loot. It's literally just extra loot. Now, the other thing I want to do here, before we go into this cemetery, is we're going to go into, this is the new endgame faction, the Woven. This is their faction hub, the Haven of Silk. Now, this faction's even more watered down. I feel like this one may have been rushed out towards the end just to get it in for the season, but I don't know. Here's speculation. Oh, but the way this faction works, real simple. Really, really simple. You get your memory amber from tombs and cemeteries. Like that. And if you find, so if you go to an echo and there's cocoons, if you break them open, they'll possess stuff and you can get memory amber that way. But also if there's cocoons in there, that means there is a tomb in there. If you're running through an echo and you don't see any cocoons, there's no tomb in that echo. But that's how you get Memory Amber, and then you level up the faction by gaining and spending Memory Amber. I mean, that's really it. The ranks are alright. You have the Weaver tree. It's pretty basic. And then the point in leveling it up here is this NPC where you can buy your Woven Echo maps. So, I mean, they're pretty freaking pricey. But these are important because the first time you complete one of these, you'll get a talent point. Yeah, so like this one says I already earned a point, so I can't earn it again, but this one we could. I don't want to do that one. Here's the gambling one. I want to do this one again. Oh, no, I already earned it. Let's do one where I can get a point. Charge the beacon. That one's easy. Oh, so we could actually put a beacon where we want to. That's pretty cool. I didn't even think of that. Already earned that one. Already earned that one. This one sounds crazy. The Seeker's Summit. Already earned that one, and I don't have enough for that one. Earned. Well, I think I'm going to save all my Ember then. And we'll just put these in there. Now, in order to use these, you got to go into your any timeline that you want to do. But we're working on Reign of Dragons right now. In order to use those, you got to go into a cemetery and clear it out. And once it's clear, there's an altar where you can throw those into that current timeline. So I recommend doing that when you have a lot of maps. Hold on, I gotta get my thing pulled back up. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's one right out of the rip. Let's go. Cemetery time, baby. I could do I might do a COF guide. That'd be easy. Oh. Well, I want to level it up first so I can actually make sure I know everything about it, and I want to do a little bit more research into the Gambler. I feel like there is a weapon in there I know that's exclusive from the Gambler, so. And the best part of all the factions is they are account-wide. So I think it's, for me anyway, I like to always get the faction unlocked. I'm at least gaining favor all the time that I'm playing. I actually interrupted that. There you go. We completed a prophecy. We just got extra loot. Actually got a couple decent idols. Let's see what this shrine is. Come on, lizards. Come on, lizards. Nah, it's never worth it. Alright, that sucks that it was so far away, too.
I cannot do that.
Memory Ember, I guess I forgot to loot that. There was a lot of it, too. I wonder how much Memory Ember I just didn't loot. I guess I thought you just got it when you killed the crap. I didn't realize you'd actually pick it up. Tried to stun him, but it didn't work. Rip. My favorite thing I was thinking this earlier too, I love about these tombs is it actually tells you where the boss is. And I always just go in the opposite direction so I can make sure I full clear it. They're like, hey, go here. And I'm like, nah, I'm a rebel. We're going the other way. Wow, we're getting mad echoes right now. That's good. Wow, 3 in a row, dude. Maybe I didn't need to go buy all those.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Really, out of all those idols, man, not even one. Not even one is what I need. You gotta clear this. Yeah, we gotta clear it. I think this one's probably just the hallway, though. Well, now I'm confused. Whoa. The Great Bridge. That's the set one, isn't it?
Stand down or die.
I need to look into that. I feel like some of these super endgame woven echoes are corruption. I feel like. Oh, we got tower. Wow. Alright, babies are asleep. I may have to go carry them up here, but hopefully we'll hold out till 10:30 and so we can finish this last 20-25 minutes here. That'll be good. Make sure they're fully asleep before I carry them up.
I cannot do that.
And these things remind me of those beasts from Wolson. These things were so fun to fight.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Whoa, that was crazy. I don't know what hit me. Can't believe I survived that.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
More dots, more dots, more dots. So much frickin' loot. Oh, it's because of prophecies. There's your altar. We're gonna hit up the idol enchanter first, though. Amarat. Ugh. We're just getting screwed over on that. Well, let's see. Graveyard. Vault of the Barnacle. The cemetery. We can exchange. The Great Bridge. So this is the Forge of Fates where you can shatter your set items. Okay, this is what I want. I just don't know. Let's just go do it and find out. And what else do we want to do? We want to put a bunch in there. We could do 3 of these. See how hard those are. Watch, they suck. Confront multiple nemesis to scale the tower. That sounds scary. Let's try it. Ooh, we got a shield echo down here too. That'll be nice. Claim loot fit for a great acolyte. We're not going to do that one. We're not going to exchange echoes. I guess I could. And then I'm not going to do another set echo yet. We could do... I really do not enjoy the Forgotten Heap, but we could throw it on. I don't enjoy that one, but... and then the beacon one as well. Try that. So, like, I could do one here. Then I could do one, like, way over here if I wanted. But I think we're going to save it. Oh, we could do the shrine one. Let's do that. That one's fun. All right, we're gonna go full zoom here. I'm gonna be throwing stuff into sorts because I want to get through this here. So here we go.
I cannot do that.
We burnt my idols. We did the altar. We completed this. All right, let's go, go, go. Woven echo time. Curious how hard the summit is. Never done this yet. Man, the clipping on the boss's body is freaking.
Epoch is ours! Raya, aid me! I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I'll stand in fire, I assume. Someone has kill threshold. We got an actual point in there. I already know where we're spending that. And I don't know where I want to go after that node in the Weaver tree. That's not bad, is it? Not too bad, if you ask me. I think these give us stability as well, so it's literally win-win. I think they do anyway. There you go, get him. Good stuff. Potential up. Well, that's actually probably a shatter, ain't it? Yeah. Another one of those. Get those done, and we can hit up the shrines.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I'm assuming like some of these have certain like loot tables with some of the Woven Echo bosses, stuff like that. You know, I don't really know. I know that they're fun and they make the end game more interesting, being able to kind of choose what you want to run. Go. Those are all of those that I got. Let's go do some shrines. I can't remember if I threw a gambler in there too or not. Actually, what's this one? Fortifications, shatter. Let's do the set items first. This one I'm curious about. How this is going to actually work. Like, do I have to actually forge the item in here, or can I just shatter the one I want? Hopefully we can access our stash. I assume we can. love these ones that I just can't even get out of. Yeah, go to Diz. Don't, yeah, chase him around. Chase him around. The perks of multiplayer. I love these shrines. They're so freaking strong. Dude, that life leech is OP. Oh my gosh. I'd be toast without it. Quite literally. I don't know if I can leech through that. This is crazy. Stun? Oh my gosh. He juked out of it. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. This is crazy. This is the world's longest bridge, man. I see land. I see land. Guess not. It was all a trick. There, I see the actual anvil on the map finally. The boss was easier than the trash mobs. So this is it. I've never done this before. What do we do? Shatter set items to extract their essences, set shards to be used in crafting. Oh, okay. So you literally just do that. Okay. I don't remember where I put my stuff. Is that bad? There it is. I got Ruby Fangs, melee poison chance. Want it? Have it. Take it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I got too many sets. Alright, let's see. So the thing with this forge that I recall is you can put more than one item in there. And I don't know what other ones we need. We're just going to throw whatever in there. But we're going to make sure the shield is in there. And there's 3 uses. I feel bad using this. I don't have any other set items, dude. So then, I guess, how do you craft them? Do you, I guess I have to have a shield and what in the world? Like, I guess when you go in there, you can just say, like, I want to use whatever. Let's go find a shield and see if I can smack something in there. So that means I gotta have an open affix slot then. Yeah, that make okay, I get it now. Alright, well. Now we know what this is. Okay. That was the point, I guess. I was thinking about going over here to get more XP. XP tomes, but I'm not really sure what's... I don't know what's good on this tree. I really don't. Your echoes have a chance to spawn with a new reward type. It gives you woven echoes. That might be actually really powerful. Then we wouldn't even have to purchase them. Maybe I should have gone into that from the rip. Cool, dude. Bring your shield. Where was that one shield I was messing with? I know I destroyed the one, but I thought I had another one somewhere. Oh, maybe not. I'm not going to craft it. I just want to test it, dude. Here it is. You can get increased void damage and more void damage taken on block. So how do you get the set bonus? Well, we're just going to wait till we have a decent shield and then we'll mess with it. Yeah, if you find Forgotten Knight shields, I guess throw them my way. I guess we're going to need more than I thought for what I want to do. Woven. I think these were the other wovens down here. Let's just work our way around. Work our way around.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Enemies. So this is just a straight up a beacon one. Like, what was the point in this?
I cannot do that.
Oh, what are these?
I cannot do that.
Just...
I cannot do that. Stand up. I cannot do
Just
that.
dodge it all around. That was funny. I don't know why that made me laugh. I don't understand what's woven about this.
I cannot do that.
Oh, I guess, okay, I get a place. I get to manually place the beacon where I want to. That's the perk of this one. Okay.
I cannot do that.
It's actually really powerful if you think about that. Like, being able to expose the web that far out, it's freaking massive.
I cannot do that.
Oh, 50% charged. Let's go.
I cannot stand down or die.
Waiting for my stun to come up. I missed him.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot do that.
I hate this mechanic so much. GG's. And we unlocked another one here. We're going over for Woven Echo Chance. Oh, let's work our way around, do all these. I forgot to see. I think we're getting stability, hopefully. Oh, this is the shrine one. I'll wait. Wait till you're in here. Used when entering a dungeon greatly increases the number of loot lizards in the dungeon. Interesting. Maybe dungeons are good.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, gotta get all our monies. This is craziness. Burn, baby, burn. 2 shrines on top of each other. Wow.
I cannot do that.
If that one was yours or mine.
I cannot do that. I cannot.
So much frickin' loot. Oh, there is a champion there. A profane champion. So much profanity. Oh, that was the ambush. Gotcha. We can polish out these shrines. I hope we get a lizard one. Someone's just blasting me, dude. What the world? Whoa! So many shrines. I don't even know if they're worth it. All that fire breath. I'm like, get him. So much crap on the screen. It's just ridiculous.
I cannot do that.
Alright, we got 5 more.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
No lizards. Oh wow, there's even more. Wow, dude, this never ends. Hammer throw. It's so good because it scales off all my stuff. It's insane. Any more? We did it. Did it. There's just that little area in the center there that I think they would show up on our map, but I'm gonna write out these hammers.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Write out this hammer shrine while we got it, because it's just a walking simulator. All right. Good stuff, dude. That's some good loot. Sadly, I don't have enough time to I can't leave my gold. Void Hammer sword. I got some gear sorting to do tomorrow. I got some gear sorting. Yeah, I want to keep playing, but it's 10:30 and I got to get up tomorrow. I got to be a human tomorrow. I got to get these babies up to their bed. I'll call it there, I think. That's it. Those last Epoch, Void Hammer, Endgame. Working our way towards empowered timelines. And we, in fact, were getting stability for doing those woven echoes as well. So I really love the whole woven stuff and being able to customize our timeline and make it be something fun and exciting. Like those bosses we fought were really fun. The whole shrine runs was really fun. We didn't get to do the timed gambler one, unfortunately. And there was another one. Oh, the set thing. So I'm going to be looking out for a shield upgrade and hopefully get a Forgotten Knight reforged shield crafted. Hopefully tomorrow. That's my goal. We got 10 levels on the rogue. Not bad. Oh, yeah, because you switched to the rogue recently, so that really is not bad at all, actually. Cool. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I can get a video out before this weekend, but I don't know. I've just been absolutely addicted to this Void Hammer. Oh, man, it's crazy. We'll see how far we can take it, though. I don't know. I feel like when we get to empowered, things are going to switch up a little bit, but time will tell. Time will tell. We'll get there eventually. It's going to wrap it up. If you haven't checked out, I put out a Void Knight, my journey so far video, and there's some pretty cool stuff in there. It was kind of talking about my hardcore experience and things I learned from playing hardcore on my very first Void Knight that died in the campaign. But I did learn some pretty fun stuff in there, so that's kind of a little fun. It was a different video type. I was trying to do something different. It's not like a build guide, but it's it's not really a vlog either. I don't really know what to call it. But yeah, it's the Void Hammer, my journey so far. Make sure you check that video out before y'all go to bed. We'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. And thanks again to James for the raid tonight. That was awesome as well. Y'all have a great night. We'll see ya. Peace.